Two stories today. One story is about my little sister and the way she likes to read books, and the next story is about a game of dodgeball from my freshman year. My first story is called The Unfortunate Events of the Harry Potter Novels. During the year 2001 or so, the Harry Potter phenomenon began. Everybody wanted the books, no matter what the cost. My mother, however, found it unnecessary to buy these books. She would just wait for one of our friends to finish them and tell us to read it from them. So, our close family friend Sarah was nice enough to lend us the books. At that point it was the 3 books, just 3 of them, and we took the books into our sole possession. All 4 yellow children were desperate to read these books. This moment had been long awaited by all of us children, and now it had finally come upon us. We were jubilant and ecstatic to get them. So as a result, we were insane in love with these books. The first 3 children flew through the books, hardly letting them in a place other than our hands, which were fidgeting in anticipation to turn the pages. Then came the 4th child. This child, as we soon learned, had odd ways of caring for the books. She would not fly through the books. She would rather let her eyes meander along the lines, and all the while she was within arm's reach of a wonderful book killer, the bathtub. This child would sit in the tub and sometimes splash the book with water, or have an occasional drop from the shower head fall on it, and there's considerable damage done to these books. The final blow, however, came when she finished her reading, and she realized she didn't have a bookmark. So, instead of going up and getting one, she would just also calmly select a page, take it, turn the book upside down, and dunk the book in the water. This way, when she was done, the page would be all crinkled and wet, so she knew where she left off. Oh yes, when we found out what was happening, we were absolutely mortified. We knew we couldn't return these books to our friend. So my mom, of course, had to run out to the local Barnes & Nobles and buy the novels, which of course she was not happy about. She didn't even want to buy them in the first place. So, when we gave them back to our friend Sarah, she realized that the books were in perfect condition. And for all 4 yellow children to go through the books and leave them in perfect condition, no crumpled pages, no dog ears, that's quite a feat. However, it wasn't achieved. So, after it was all over, the crisis was averted, we learned that we can never leave our youngest sibling unsupervised next to a source of water.